What's up guys, it's your girl Kayla back with another video. I know it's been a super duper long time, but that's another story for another day. So let's jump into this video and let me push it back before we actually do that. Since you're already here, now look around the frame of this video and you're gonna find a red button and it says subscribe. So how about you do that for me? And then also, if you want to know the next time that I'm gonna post another video, hit the bell right by that so you know the next time I'm posting another video. So now let's actually jump into the video. You clicked on the page because you want to know how I do my makeup. You're interested in makeup and you probably want to know what kind of products I use. Some of them I don't really know. I just use it, or I've thrown the thing away, so I don't know, so I couldn't tell you. But I'm going to tell you most of the things that I do use, and I'm going to give a description below as well. So other than that, I can't wait to get started with you guys. Nuance is the foundation I'll be using, and it's a medium deep warm 285. Once again, this is the brand that me and my mom have bought out from all the stores like around town. So this is no longer available. I think like the company went out, so this is what I'm going to use for my foundation. And I kind of like just put like random spots all over my face, or wipe it. And that's that. Sometimes I do one because it's really thin to me, and I like to have like definitely a full coverage, and I'm kind of like insecure about like the white spots in my face. You probably can't see it like as much. I think it's more like on this side. I don't know. Maybe the lighting is just hiding. Oh, I see like a little bit right there. Maybe I put like a little bit more down here. So I definitely use brushes. I don't use expensive brushes. I use e.l.f. brushes. Like, don't judge. It's kind of a little bit dirty because I need to wash them. But anyway, I spray either like water or my witch hazel or my stone crop on my brush, and I spray some on my face too. So when I blend it in, it doesn't look like that ratchet. And like when I say ratchet, I guess like very texturized, like giving that dry feeling appeal. Okay, so there's that. I kind of dab in my makeup. You probably saw that. I kind of dab it, and then sometimes I kind of do it in circle motions, but I definitely pat it in. And I don't think I'm going to do a second coat because I think it looks fine like that. So now I'm going to start to contour my face, and let's see the beauty in that. And when I contour my face, I use an Anastasia cream kit. So I kind of do this all like at once when I'm putting my concealer and like, you know, the darker lines when I contour my face, like all together. And you want to kind of like make a number 3 when you do it. And I feel like I have like a rounder, like ovalish face. Like I want my face to look slimmer. So I kind of like make like a triangle in. And then I'm not really particular like on making my nose like super thin, but I don't make it as close or whatever. I don't have a certain brush like those little tiny ones. Whatever I use like definitely works for me. So you definitely don't need like that small brush or whatever, be perfectly precise. Like I can make this look super ugly and it's still gonna work. So I'm gonna do this side. And you do not have to like duck face it or whatever, or kiss face, whatever you want to call it. I do it because it just helps me, but I honestly don't do it all the time. And then I'm going to come down here and connect it because I want to have a nice jawline. Kind of hide some of that ugly face fat I have going on because I got face fat, you know. And then also, I'm just going to take a dab with my finger with my other contour kit because it has like this reddish blush color in it, and I want to use that because I feel like right here, I used to have eczema right here, and that's kind of going to help like blend in and like make it go away. So I'm going to do that. And this one's like way more ratcheter. Like I've had this for so long. So I'm going to just dab that on. I mean, this is like really the only spot like I do it to. A lot of people like do it like around here or under their eyes, but I don't have like really like bad, terrible eyes. So I don't really like worry about that. And so now that I have that on, I'm going to go to my concealer. I use Hard Candy Clamifage. It says heavy duty concealer. I literally have been using this like for I don't know how long, like forever, like in like elementary. I don't know when I really started doing makeup, but this is always like my go-to concealer. And they have different types of shades as well, and they actually recently, I feel like they got darker shades too, so shout out to you guys, Hard Candy. And there's not really I'm literally running out of this, not a certain amount, but I kind of like put it on my face with whatever I feel necessary. And then I put some kind of like a line, and then one right there. And then I have my brush, and then want to make sure that my face is a little moist again. And I kind of spread it out. I know I have that pimple there, but I feel like you guys, well, maybe you guys can see it. But whatever, I'm still gonna look cute, you know? So I'm gonna like spread this out. I get a lot of compliments on my nose. Do you guys get a lot of compliments on your nose? Like my best friends like were really weird. When I first met them, they'd always talk about like how cute my nose was, and I was like, okay, like it's a nose. I put a little bit more concealer on my brush. And then I'm gonna go over this, or grab a little from over there, bring that on, and bring this out, and then go to the forehead. My big old forehead I got. I don't know why I'm trying to make it bigger. And I'm gonna go underneath my eyebrows. I don't always do that to my eyebrows, just like I'm in the mood. And then I'm gonna make a straight line. It's okay if you go over the part that you contoured, and then kind of like bring it down. And then I'm going to shape my eyebrows on top. And I'm really weird about my eyebrows. My eyebrows, sometimes I do it first if I'm like doing a lot of like a lot of mixing colors with my eyeshadow. So I want to do that part first because I know it falls a lot on my face and that really irritates me. But if I'm doing like a really simple, like a brown color that I probably is that part of my everyday look, that won't bother me because I know how to put it on really lightly and make it work. So there's that. And so this is what like my full face looks like right now. I didn't really do anything to this. Well, maybe bring it in a little. I don't know. But that part doesn't really need to be covered. And so I'm gonna mist my face again as many times as you want. And I'm gonna get my brush again. And then I'm gonna do the dabbing again. And eventually I'm gonna use my sponge right in here because when I'm gonna start baking, that's when I notice a lot of texture under my eyes. And by using the sponge, and when the sponge is moist, you don't have like that texture like under there. That's where I mostly see texture, and it's really ugly after I bake. I'm like, ugh. So that's something that I do want to let you guys know, but I'll definitely tell you again. Okay, so everything is basically all blended out. So now I'm gonna spray, pardon my spoon, sorry it's a little dirty, but you know, I have a few more. So I'm going to go in under my eye. And fill it in. And I don't have to worry, like, when I'm using a brush, like it getting in my eye, stabbing me, you know? So go around, just to double check, like, I don't have, like, what side, this side? See a little line, like it looks a little harsh, so sometimes I'll go back. And blend it out. Again, just a little. Okay. So when that is done, I start baking my face, and I used the original formula Airspun loose powder for the face. My sister's the one that actually told me about this. Y'all about to judge me like hardcore because I literally like just dump this over on this and I do this. Like, this is how I bake. Like, I don't know how those other Insta girls are like doing it, because they be doing it like all perfect and I ain't perfect. So this is what I literally be looking like when I do it, and I don't need to be like a fake in front of y'all. This is what I look like. Now I look like some geisha. So I kind of like let that sit, so you guys are going to see me looking like a hot mess for a minute. But while that's kind of setting in, this is like the time when I start doing my eyebrows. And one of my best friends, Yadi, her Abuela always sends me, well, not me, sends her like makeup stuff, like for her eyebrows and stuff like that. And I don't even know the name of the brand, but it's not like an American brand. So, but I've had this thing like way too long for my own good. And I kind of mix my own like pomade stuff that I get with e.l.f. And I dip it in here with an e.l.f. angled brush and work its magic for my eyebrows. So I definitely use this pomade. And sometimes, you know, if it gets dried out, look how ratchet that looks. Like, this is how you know I use it. I put like any of my toners in there, like the witch hazel, the stone crop, water, or Rosehip. That's what I put in there, so you know, it can be a little bit more moist and not super dried out. And it definitely works. And so I get some out like that. And then I kind of slide it off the sides. I kind of leave it open. Hopefully, eventually, I remember to close it, you know. And, oh, this is so ratchet, guys. But then I just kind of, like, work it out, like, on your little palette. You're an artist. You're a painter, you know. So you're just going to kind of get the excess off and work with what you got. But anyway, I get a lot of comments on my eyebrows, so I do them myself. And I pluck the baby hairs and try to work with it. I think my right is better than my left, but some days I think my left is better than my right. You know, they're not twins, they are sisters, you know. But anyway, so I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can, like definitely showing you. So got my palette ready, and oh, you can't forget, you always want to make sure that you brush out your eyebrows. That's definitely a must. And I got some spray on my palette. So let me brush out. I know I brushed them out in the beginning of the video because I'm just weird like that. And I know I have like some longer hairs, but you know, I don't always need to be plucking my hairs. You know, sometimes you need the excess hairs. And when I start doing this, I typically do the bottom first. Like, but everyone is totally different. And depending like on how you spray your palette, it's gonna come out like different when you land it on. Like right now, I feel like it's definitely very watery. So I'm gonna be really easy when I do it in the front because I don't want it to be that dark. And then I just work my way out kind of naturally. Just following the shape of the brow. And then I don't really like have an arch, so I kind of like, well, I do, but not like a perfect one. I feel like playing with my palette is like really important because you get certain denses when you're applying it to the face. So that's why like I feel like I definitely take my time when I do my eyebrows, and I want to make sure that I know they're not exactly alike, but they look similar to their sisters. And this eyebrow is definitely different in the lower arch area, so I kind of work with it, try to make it like this. If this one looks better, I try to make it like that, you know? So little things like that I definitely work on to get better. So right now that's all I'm going to do, because I think right now that's as good as it's about to get for me at the moment. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, so I think I've been baking for enough time. So I'm going to find a brush and kind of like easy like move it out. And now I'm gonna do, when we contoured earlier, I also, I have this matte bronzer by NYX, and I'm just gonna use a brush. See, I don't use like a slim brush, and I blow. And I put it where I contoured my face earlier. You can suck it in again, or you don't have to. Alrighty, so we're almost done. My eyes are looking a little naked. I'm looking a little ghosty, but you know what? Because the look ain't done yet, Felicia's. Okay, so after I do this, I am gonna use my Too Faced Peach palette. It's amazing. It looks like this. Mine kind of got messed up, I think, from traveling. So, oh my gosh. If you have this, please smell this with me. And you can see which one I use the most. I use this one, and it's the Puree. And I grab a little eyebrow brush. Dab, dab, but blow, blow. And I just started dabbing. Dabbing. This is definitely my go-to. Like, no matter what, work or going out and about, whatever I want to feel pretty for, and I don't want to be like dramatic with the colors. This is like always my to-go-to color. You can never go wrong with brown. And I have brown eyes, so. And I'm going to go under my eyes a little too. I probably shouldn't be using this big of a fat brush. But here I am. I'm doing it. See, it doesn't look like too much. It looks like subtle. So that's like what I really like. So browns are definitely it. And if I want to do like, be a little bit more like a smoky eye look, I grab Charmed, I'm sure. This one. And I just do it on the edges. So this is like if I want to be a little low-key, smoky, hot. Low-key. So look at that. I look a little bit more brighter, right? So after that one, I am going to start putting on my lashes. And with lashes, I definitely go to Walmart. Like, Walmart is my go-to for lashes. And I don't use a particular brand. I just grab whatever I think fits the occasion or whatever. I do get reusable ones, or I get the one-time use ones, but the one-time use ones I always make sure to peel off the glue very carefully, and so I can definitely reuse them because I know how to take care of it, you know. So that's something, like, you know, if you never thought about that, keep you don't have to keep it like in the thing. I just have a place where I put all my lashes and kind of keep them clean. So that's something, if you haven't thought of or whatever, don't just like throw them away, because there's plenty of them like I lose or just happen to throw away because I lost the other pair. So definitely take good care of those lashes and whatnot. So a lot of girls ask me how to apply lashes too, and I'm like, girl, it took me a minute. Like, I'm still like learning to this day. It's like, it's not as bad as it used to be, you know, but definitely like every now and then I do struggle, and it's mostly towards like the ends of my eyes because they're so like thicker. My own lashes are so thicker down there. So that's something that I do struggle with frequently. But other than that, I still make it work. And so I don't know what name of these lashes are, I'm sorry, but this is the kind I'm going to use. They're kind of like really pretty, not kind of, they are, because I have them, duh. And I use a glue. You can get this at Walmart too, Duo. They have white, they have black, and this is my first time actually using it. Oh shoot. Using the black one moment. I don't have those fancy lash things to clasp them together, so you know, if you're cheap and broke just like me as a college student, you can use these things called tweezers. So that's what I'm using. That's what I use to hold my lash. If I'm being, I don't know, not thinking, but want something to hold my lash while I put the glue on, this is like what I do. Or I just use like my fingers or whatever. And once again, I do start with the right eye because I'm just a righty, let's just say. And these are ones that I used in the past, and I'm just like always cleaning them and making sure. They're actually a one-time use one, but I make it work. So I'm gonna apply it, and hopefully I can show you guys like the best, because I need to see actually what I'm doing. And it's really funny, I have a full body length mirror, and usually it's in this room, but I moved it back into my room, and I usually get up and I have to stand up, like that's how close I have to be to like applying the lashes. And you gotta be like not too thick on the glue. Like some girls, like advice that I've watched, like you gotta let it get a little bit tacky, so like, I don't know, a little dry, but I don't like that because, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So mine are still wet. So you see it's like a little wet. I don't know. There, you can probably see now. And I am going to close this eye and look down kind of. And I'm going to like put it above, like rest it above. And I kind of make sure like it's more closer to the side than like the inner. And I kind of like bring it down, and then I get my hand in there to get the inner eye stuck on. And then I don't have that fancy lash thing, but I gently go across with my tweezers and I bring them together. And I definitely just skipped a step, but I don't do this all the time, so it's like whatever to me. Sometimes I put mascara on before I do it, but I find that out to me, like, it makes it personally harder for me to, like, put the lashes on versus, like, when I have nothing on it. So, because the mascara just kind of, like, sticks. It's like another glue. I guess that's good, you know? But it just kind of gets in the way for me. And usually these lashes blend in like really good, since like my lashes are black, so it doesn't matter. But if they look a little bit dusty to me, I do kind of go underneath with any type of mascara. I'm not a huge mascara freak, but I really want to try Better Than Sex mascara. I heard like a lot of great things about it, so that's like on my wish list too. So this is like the one lash, see, and I am gonna do the other one. I'm over here like, oh my gosh, where'd it go? And you know, lastly, my best friend always complains about you never wear lipstick, you never wear lip gloss. So like, that just pisses me off. So I am gonna add a nice color. I want to do this Victoria's Secret one, Velvet Matte, because I think I had a Kylie Jenner one, and I probably used it too much, clearly, because I don't think I have it right now. Well, I don't know. This one's not it. I do have a Kylie one that's pink. I think this one is, Kristen. I love the lip liner. I used that already. And I like, velvet, you know, matte looks. I literally use like my eyebrow thing for everything. Like I said, the small compact mirror, that's good for everything. I don't outline my lips, like I just go with the flow. So I am a brown girl. I got that brown skin, and you know, this is what I look like. This is like the final look to looking a bomb. Whatever. Yes, I'm feeling myself. Don't hate. So, the thing about my hair, I kind of like already did it because I looked like a troll before. So, I wanted to look more presentable for you guys. And so, with that being said, I go back and forth whatever I do with my hair, and I'm trying to like not to do my hair as often, so I try to wear it in a bun or down certain days, like having it clipped, so you know I'm not, you know, doing too much damage to my hair. Let it air dry, don't really blow dry it, or I'm trying not to put in a towel a lot because sometimes I do that if I'm laying in bed, you know, but definitely let my hair air dry most of the time. So and like back and forth wherever I want to do, but definitely I feel like it's more easier when my hair is already done, because if I already have my makeup done and my hair's not done, I'm going to start sweating bullets, you know, because you know that straightener does get really hot. So, this is definitely my makeup look. If I didn't mention anything, whatever product I use or didn't use, I'll definitely put it down below. I'll probably do it in the order that I do things as I explained it. So definitely this is like the final look, and I hope you guys like really enjoyed it. If you have any questions, concerns, or whatever, just hit me up in the comments or whatever. I'll definitely have my social media if you're interested in following me by any means. But thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. And if next time when I post another video you want to get an alert, definitely click the bell right down by the subscribe button. So thanks you guys so much for watching, and I hope you'll see another video from me soon.